Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and fans, and everyone else.
And everyone else?
Ha ha ha. We are, well, you know who we are. We're the Nerd Cave Show. This is the Beard and Gary, and we're back.
We're back.
We are back.
That
And
was a bit of a vacation we had there, wasn't it?
yes, well, some of us fell ill, some of us had things come up, and things happen. So we are back now, and this lovely mask is trying to withhold me, but, well, not even madness can keep the beard down. So I am going to turn it over to my good friend, AudioCraZ.
Yes. How's it going, everybody?
He's going to talk to you. Here he is.
Yeah. So it has been 3 weeks off. I apologize here. I'm trying to get it to where I can see your guys' messages. And of course, things don't work as you want them to when you're trying to do it. So we have had 3 weeks off, and it has been
Long.
way too long and very eventful. Wow. Yeah, a lot of things came up. We just we were trying to get together, and the entire evening fell apart. Then I had to work one night. Everybody else had to work. We've been fighting sicknesses. So yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks. So okay, Beard, the Cthulhu hat or helmet or what is that? It's knitted.
It's a knitted bean.
It is awesome. And the best thing is, if anybody could look, I mean, if you put up the camera, you'll see the beard is still there. The beard cannot be covered or hidden by the Cthulhu knitted helmet.
I am still here, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that thing.
Friends of all sizes.
I think we all need to get one. The fact that the glasses work well as underneath, it's like, that is like the most utility
it works
warm
very well.
thing. Yeah. I got no legitimate words for it. Did I really just have to have hiccups right now?
You did. That's okay, folks. I want to apologize. I am coming off of the sickness that AudioCraZ was just talking about, and I may cough here and there, so I do apologize for that.
Yeah,
yes, Jason, Cthulhu is represented in this episode.
Jason
Warren is with us. I can't see who else is with us. It says we have 3 viewers. Who
we
is
got
with
more.
us?
Yeah, we got that. Ellen's in there somewhere. Or she will be. She's been messaging me like crazy. She's so excited. We're all excited too because we get to talk with you guys. It's so great. We love it. Oh man, Beard? How was your Thanksgiving?
Food filled.
You really?
Yes.
Are you sick of the leftovers yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, me neither. I've been doing great. I've been having leftovers for lunch and dinner, and I'm it's like big hunks of ham. Just I'm almost out, and I'm getting kind of upset. I may have to have another Thanksgiving, like second dinner.
It's always fun. Always.
Like, who else doesn't love Thanksgiving leftovers? They're great. Just like plenty to eat. Jubilee says my name is Daddy. Jubilee's so cute.
And
all right.
Popeye.
Oh man, we really got to get into it because we've been gone for 3 weeks. We've got a double header of skits.
Yes.
Because we had a skit ready to go, and I love this one. This is the Beard put one together because he's got kind of a love.
It's a deep,
love. It really is. And so he put together a little video. And I had some fun doing some editing on it.
Oh, you did some wonderful editing audio. You did it so much justice. I can't sing enough.
It came out really great. I was just like, I can't wait till you see that. And then you didn't even watch it when I uploaded it. I sent you guys the link. And
I wanted to wait to be surprised.
Yeah, really. You came tonight. You finally got to see the handiwork. So, all right. Well, so we're not going to waste too much time babbling on because I can babble on like crazy.
Yes,
really
that's why your name is AudioCraZ.
Because we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes,
and we still got a limited time. Before we get too far ahead, next week we are going to our new time at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yes, a lot less ish. A lot like tonight. Tonight was no ish at all.
No.
We had no ish. It was 8 o'clock. We're happening.
Yes.
So we're doing pretty good. So
very enjoyable.
Yeah, next week's going to be kind of the same thing. So All right, so we're gonna have to go ahead and get through. We got 2 of them to get through, and both of them are pretty good lengthy ones. So here we are, the beard and his
Passion.
love. Is that what we're going to call it?
I prefer to call it passion.
Passion. Okay, passion.
Here it comes. You know, cave dwellers, we are coming into my favorite time of year. I love fall. And I'm sure a lot of you do too. We all have different reasons for it. Some of us, well, I think most of us love the cooler weather. And some of us love the fall color, the leaves, yellows, oranges, browns, falling. But my personal favorite thing about this time of year is this delicious treat. Candy corn. I think that fall was made for candy corn. It's the colors of fall, yellows, orange, white. So, tell me, what are all the things you love about candy corn?
Love about candy corn? Nothing. I thought this was about a commercial.
Apparently I've eaten it all.
Hey, Beard. You want some of this junk?
Oh, more candy corn. Ah, I'm sure someone else who loves candy corn. Tell me, sir, how much do you enjoy candy corn?
Well, enjoy. I threw it away to save people the suffering.
I just don't understand why I can't find someone who loves candy corn as much as I do. Are you out there? Does anyone enjoy the delicious this jewel? How can people not like it? I don't understand. I wasn't kidding. Send as much candy corn as you want. I don't think anyone else on the show likes it. Coffee. Ah, that's the way to wake up. Candy corn. The beard loves his candy corn. So many people don't like candy corn, I don't understand why. Tastes rather good. Makes me lose control. Welcome to the Nerd Cave Show.
See? I told you. He eats everything.
As long as it's candy corn.
Right. The beard loves his candy corn.
The beard does absolutely.
And I'm not
love
joking.
that.
It's not made up, dude. That dude loves his candy corn. You give him bags of it, and he's just a happy, happy beard.
He is a happy beard,
He is.
especially with candy corn. Tasty.
Yeah, waxy. Yeah, wax.
Not everyone has good taste.
Sugary wax is what that is. I'm not a big fan of it. Nah. Beard loves it. He's easily bribed with candy corn.
Very easily.
All right, so we've got, being as we're coming back, this is our second skit. And also, before we get on to it, we know we're aware that there's all kinds of video skipping and stuff like that. We're dealing with it. On our end, it's fine. It looks like it's some kind of Facebook issue. But we will get it resolved, or hopefully it will resolve itself here in a little bit. So anyway, we are going to do our second skit. Now, those of you guys who went, Bakersfield Comic-Con was the 11th and 12th. Isn't that correct? 11th and 12th?
I believe it was, yes.
Oh, yeah. I had a blast. I was able to make it. I was originally going to go Saturday, and then I ran into so many friends and stuff. They're like, you're coming tomorrow, right? You're coming tomorrow. So I wound up paying for both days. I didn't buy the package of... I went and bought the Saturday, then left, came back and bought the Sunday. So they got, I paid full price for both days and parking, and it was well worth it, honestly. I had a lot of fun. I got to shoot some arrows with the horsemen, the SEA people. Oh, and the beards.
Sorry about that.
Technical glitches.
Well, it's 3 weeks back. Give me a break.
Yeah. We're getting it. We're getting it. Anyway, so this is I posted all the images. I took a ton of pictures. I took a bunch of video, a little bit of video, not a whole lot. You'll see some of that in the skit I'm going to do here in a minute. We took a lot of, I took a lot of photos both days, and I uploaded them all to my website, AudioCraZ.com. You'll find the links. I posted them on my Facebook page. Look me up, AudioCraZ, on Facebook. I even posted a few of them on my Instagram page. But AudioCraZ.com, you'll see both days listed, Saturday and Sunday. I got a ton of pictures. If you found a picture you use, go ahead and pull it down, use it, have fun with it. If you want a little bit higher resolution, not much higher, but I do have a little bit when I have all the raw files, message me. I got no problem. I'll give you guys them. I'm not looking for money for them. I'm having fun doing it. So anyway,
and that's what it's all about. Having fun.
It really is. So here's the recap of Bakersfield Comic-Con 2018.
All right, crowd, again, we don't get paid for this. We're out here beating ourselves silly just for your entertainment. So one time, crowd, let me hear you! Down to 2!
Right, show them what you're made of, Ray.
One more. You got one more.
Well, that seemed like it was a lot of fun. I'm very sorry that I missed it.
It was a lot of fun. I got to, you know how many years it's been since I got to shoot one of the one of the arrows. It was just like, and I was sitting there and was just fumble fingering it. It was so great. I had a lot of fun. It was a great day, and everybody. It's like, if those of you who haven't gone to like any of the cons, especially with a lot of cosplayers, it's so much fun. Just everybody's like in a great mood. People are just friendly and nice. You got a ton of people who spent amazing amount of time doing great work on their cosplay. It's just a fun event. And then you got all the vendors in there. There's all kinds of stuff you can pick up. I mean, your wallet's going to be screaming just walking in the door, but then you're happy as you leave because you got this bag of goodies that it's just like, I found that comic, or I found this, or people walking out with all their the little pops. Mm-hmm. They're like, I got this. It's really great. Yeah. It's a fun day.
That's the way people were at the RowdyCon.
It really is. Really,
it was.
And all the horsemen and the SEA demonstration that was going on, that was a lot of fun. I had so much more video of them. I just couldn't fit it into the video. Those guys were out there really whacking on each other. It was great. It was fun to watch. People smacking each other around. That's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch people hit each other.
And that's always a great event. It's actually one of the bigger of the cons here in town. So if you guys haven't been to one, you need to go. It's a lot of fun. So, we got any comments in here? Yeah, I know. Ellen, the Bob Ross
Ellen
Deadpool.
Said,
That he was really cool. The chef Deadpool was really cool too. Mm-hmm. But hands down, Havoc, and I forgot to tag him. I'm gonna have to tag him here in a little bit. The guy who played Barf. That I fanboyed all over. It was just like, all of them. I thought there was great cosplays. I was telling everybody, "Hey, I loved your cosplay. Hey, you look great." Stuff like that. Then I saw Barf and I screamed. I was like, "Barf!" No joke. I fell apart. I was just a little kid again. I was just like, I had so much fun. The guy was great. He was telling about a bunch of the other work he had done, and those are the kind of things you do. You go and make great friends. You meet friends you've had. You just have a lot of fun. So, I'm hoping to run into Havoc again because he does some pretty cool work, and I love the Barf cosplay. That was just, I was thoroughly impressed with that one. That one blew me away. So,
apologize.
Yeah. He's over there hacking up a phlegm. So, we have Lego news. Is this Lego news?
Yes.
It kind of constitutes. We're going to get some bad jokes tonight with this one. So, Lego has, not Lego. There was a study done here recently. This was for science. Someone has conducted science for us with Lego. And basically what it is it was a paper entitled, "Everything is Awesome, Don't Forget the Legos." It's by the group. It's run by a group of pediatricians. They also run a popular blog called "Don't Forget the Bubbles," and they have asked the burning question: how long does it take for an ingested Lego head to pass? Yes. Here's the best part. They found 6 people, 3 men, 3 women, who were okay with, I think it was, it's 3 criteria. And they all had to keep a stool diary, but they had to come up with, there was 3 things. One, I love that image. They had to be willing to, where is it? I got to find out. Let's see here. They had to
be willing to investigate their fecal matter, wasn't it? Something like that?
Yeah, they basically had to have no gastrointestinal problems or surgery. I'm trying to find the actual text. I should have highlighted it or something, but it was basically, they had to have no surgery or gastrical problems. no digestive problems, and have no problem digging through their own poo. And in that study for science, for their hard work, they had found it took between 1.14 days to 3.04 days for the swallowed Lego head to reappear in subject's excrement, for an average of 1.71 days. Yep. That Lego head has seen some stuff.
Can you see its face?
Yeah, really. I love it. One person, the Lego head never reappeared.
Uh-oh. It broke down.
Yeah. So, yeah, but this did focus on, but this is more for pediatricians. These are people doing studies and stuff. And yes, they ate Legos for science.
You know, that's the thing
them.
about science. That's the thing about science. They answer the burning questions.
Burning. Oh, these jokes are going to get bad. Yes. All right. I think anybody got any comments on that one?
I haven't
I think
seen any
everybody's a little
yet.
speechless on that one.
Yeah.
Speechless. I could not say that right.
That's all right.
That's just wow. I read that and that was yes. I love their quote. We search through poos so you don't have to. You liked that one, didn't you?
That's funny. We searched through poo so you don't have to.
Ellen goes, no, I bet the Lego head is still in there.
Well, for their sake, I hope so.
Me too. But, you know, among all things, these things will pass.
Yes, they will pass.
Oh, it's all downhill from
Free
there.
at last. Free at last.
Yeah,
It
really?
will pass.
Did they all use the
I'm
same Lego
sorry.
head? I hope not. I hope not. Sometimes you just don't share Lego.
Yeah.
What I want to know is how long does it take to pass one of the 4x4 blocks or the 4x6s? That would,
Woof.
yeah.
And you hope it comes out in the right angle?
Oh. Yeah. He pooped an Emmett. Yeah. That's all right. Moving on. We've got. I can't do that one no more. It's great. They did science. It helps us out. It gives us jokes.
Thank you, science.
Yep. We have a birthday.
We have a birthday
We have a birthday. We have a birthday today.
today.
Yes. Today is
Whose
the
birthday?
20th birthday of the Dreamcast. The second Dreamcast turned 20. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, no, it didn't come. It's not quite. Yes, it is. In November 27th of 1998, the Sega Dreamcast was released in Japan.
Japan
Now, it
always
did not
gets
get
the cool
released
stuff.
until September 9th of 1999 in the U.S. But in Japan, it's 20 years old, and that makes it well over legal.
Well over legal. Wow.
Yeah, I know that was. But did I have to go there?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. But I love the Dreamcast. Honestly, today, that's still one of my favorite consoles. The VMU was really cool, even though it was like this real gimmicky thing. I never got it to work out. You were supposed to be able to play some parts of some games. I don't. Do you remember the VMU? You had the controller, and you had that little screen, the little deal that plugged inside of it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's called
Didn't
the
they try to
VMU.
do that with the PlayStation also?
Actually, we'll get into that one.
Oh, yeah,
The
sorry,
PlayStation-
we're talking about,
Well,
yeah.
no. PlayStation's actually got a patent on a controller. I didn't get to that news, but the PlayStation's got a patent on a controller with a screen in it.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
But no, the VMU had and I never got any of the games to work out of it. But during some games, they got some of the, you had like little things that happened on the screen. It was actually kind of cool. And some of the games that were on it that were really, really cool. I loved the Dreamcast. It was really good. The downside was they figured out how silly the copyright protection was, and everybody figured out how to. You know how I forget what there was a game. It was hilarious. There was a game that got released, and what had happened is during you run a certain script on a game. This helped to reduce costs. What it is I can't remember what it was, a script or a certain file on the disc, and none of the other discs had, but this one had it. And the modders and the hackers were looking at it like, what is this file? They come to find out that if they copied that file to other discs, all of a sudden all their burnt disc would work. And it was accidentally left on the disc. It should have never been sent out to print, but these were put on the disc sent out to master.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
that was a bit of a boo-boo.
That was kind of the downfall of the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is 20 years old. Everybody, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Dreamcast. I need
for it's a jolly good console. For it's a jolly good console.
For it's a jolly good console.
Because the happy birthday song is still copyrighted.
Yeah.
Or has that fallen into public domain? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Can anyone tell us?
I need to look. So yeah, happy birthday Dreamcast, happy birthday Dreamcast. All right, we're gonna get all of this stuff. Is it Cave Gems time?
It's always Cave Gems time.
It's Cave Gem time. Does anybody else have any Crazy Taxi? Yeah, Jason. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to ignore you guys just in the chat. Yeah, Crazy Taxi was one of my favorite ones. Resident Evil.
Mortal Kombat looks like it was one of Ellen's favorites.
I never played. I played in the arcade. I love the arcade. On consoles at home, I could never really, unless you bought the joystick, and my parents wouldn't pay for one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got a Dreamcast secondhand. My friends had the Dreamcast. I got one secondhand later on in life. I bought it after it went out. I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, Crazy Taxi was one of my favorites. Trying to think of some of the other ones.
Ellen said she believes the birthday song became free this year. Well, just in case we didn't sing it.
I'll have to look into that. I really will. All right. Cave Gems. And Alan, this one's for you. So, the Cave Gem for tonight, I ran across this and I thought it was hilarious.
Suddenly I'm hungry.
Yeah, really. Who likes toast?
I love toast.
I like toast.
I'm just saying.
What would be better than just regular toast?
Toast with R2-D2 on it.
Yes. He's got it right. Toast with R2-D2 on it. And he's going to post the link to it in the chat here in a second.
Yes, I have it.
Yes, we have a toaster. And unfortunately, the images are just 3D renders with photoshopped toast on it. But this is R2-D2 toaster burns a little R2-D2 on the toast.
Hello, Mandy. Mandy joined. So we have Mandy and Ellen, and I believe Jason is with us.
Mandy! So yeah, it's a 2-slice
awesome.
toaster. Okay, there is one downside to this toaster. I thought it was really, I laughed a little bit when I saw this, and I thought it was kind of funny. It will not fit bagels. R2-D2 does not like bagels.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm heartbroken because I'm a bagel person.
Yeah, R2-D2 cannot fit a bagel. I figure I'm assuming that's the Princess Leia one.
I love you, man.
Oh, you knew I was going to go there. I caught you by surprise with that one, didn't I?
You did. I was not expecting it.
Got you by the bagels.
You got me by the bagels.
So, yes, the price is not that bad on one of these things. Did I even pull it up? Yeah. It's only like $35. It's not bad. It is now, there's some people that complain that it doesn't, cook perfect toast. I'm like, what toaster really does?
An open flame.
True. There's some people that loved it. There's some people that complained about it. But you know what? For $35, toast with R2-D2, slap some butter on it, eat it. Nom, nom, nom.
Nummy.
I'd just be happy if it, put toast down and it beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. I'd be happy with that. Yes, Jason. He goes, damn, I've never... language. Never had the urge to rub down R2-D2 with butter till now.
Princess Leia, don't tempt me.
Yes.
I hear you, bro.
Yes.
I hear you.
So yes, I ran across this and I was like, okay, we got to do this as a cave gem tonight. It's too hilarious. For all you Star Wars fan, do we have the toaster for you? Well, it also depends. Here's the one thing I found was funny is if you look at the name, and if you go to the website, look at it. It says R2D2 Empire Toaster.
R2D2 was always against the Empire.
Wouldn't that be Rebel Toaster?
Yes.
That should have been a R2D2 Rebel Toaster. Someone doesn't quite know their Star Wars.
Who you had one job.
Yeah, really.
I mean, you had one job. What's up?
Must fix this. It's irritating that that's wrong. I mean, it's R2D2 as well. You're supposed to get it right.
Right?
Right.
R2D2 was the heart of the rebellion. A lot of people say it was Leia. Some people say it was Luke. No, it was R2.
It was R2. He had the map. He had the piece of the map that told you where Luke was.
Yep.
And he goes just about everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's cave gems for the night. Definitely. Did you post the? Yeah, you did. You
Yep,
posted
I
the link
did.
in there. So yeah, definitely check that out.
Absolutely. I want one. I don't care if it does say Empire on it.
You know how many? I got a hot dog warmer in my kitchen. I am never going to fire that thing up, but it's got Snoopy on it, so it's staying there.
Right?
Sometimes you just get things that,
You're never going to use.
but they're so cool. You have to have them.
Right?
R2D2 toaster is definitely going to be one of those.
Absolutely.
Bad translation. Yeah, tell me about it.
Star Wars fail. I agree with you.
Exactly. So, I think we're going to need to. Well, where are we at?
We are at
Well, we're doing pretty good.
35 minutes. Not bad.
So, when it comes down to it, I got one thing to talk about, and we've got two things to talk about. Actually, we got three more things to talk about. One thing I want to talk a short bit, and this is a little bit more serious. Diablo, Blizzard, Diablo Immortal. I don't know if you guys watched, but over the period of time we've been out, there was this huge thing. We had BlizzCon come up. Everybody was hyped. They showed off a bunch of stuff. We got, Warcraft Reforged. We got a bunch of other stuff, but the major thing, and if you guys have been watching the news at all, Diablo Immortal got announced. And there's been a whole big backlash from the community about it. And I completely agree with them. Here's why. One, I understand Blizzard is trying to do the whole, get it more into mobile. Completely understandable. It's a market you need to do. How they presented it was a complete and utter failure in a way that they are completely distancing themselves and disconnecting from their core fans.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you who haven't noticed, what had happened was everybody went out there. Blizzard hinted at we were going to be announcing something for Diablo, and everybody, they're finally going to talk about either Diablo 4 or a Diablo 3 expansion. They're finally going to do it. Yes, we're going, and the engines were out there, and everybody was all excited, and very much so. You had a lot of the hardcore fans, hardcore Diablo fans, really looking forward to the next chapter in Diablo. So they get there. Now, keep in mind, predominantly the majority of Blizzard's fan base, Blizzard's community, the people who purchase Blizzard software, who have paid for games and whatnot for Blizzard, are predominantly PC gamers or computer-based gamers. Yes, you have Hearthstone on the phone. That's really kind of it. They've always been PC-based. They've just recently started getting into consoles and stuff like that with Overwatch, but Diablo only here recently has gotten onto the Switch. So when everybody gets there, the vast majority of people are there, and people are complaining and stuff like, well, they're going to expand and stuff. You don't understand. People have spent, probably close to a couple of $1,000s. You've got the price of tickets, hotels. A lot of these people flew out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you have all these PC gamers, and what is their big reveal?
A mobile game.
A mobile game. Not just a mobile game, okay? A mobile game they're not even working on. It is a mobile game that they are having another company, NCSoft, I think it is?
Activision, wasn't it?
No. Well, Activision is the owner. Well,
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard is what it is.
Yeah,
But
okay,
there's
my bad,
another
I'm sorry.
company that makes a very similar style, Diablo style game on mobile already in Japan that is working on this. And if you look at it, a lot of the menu looks very similar. They look very similar. The gameplay looks very
similar.
And they're like, oh, it's this whole new game. But when you look at it, it's like, this doesn't look like a whole new game.
Now, see, if I were, at that convention, ready to hear this, big news drop about one of my favorite games, yeah, I can completely understand that. I would be absolutely, I'll say it politely, I'd be really angry. Because if PC was my platform, or even a console is great. Not that I have a problem with mobile games because I play them myself. But for something like Diablo, for them to try to take a chapter in the main thing, in the main franchise, and then put it solely on mobile, I would feel just as betrayed as one of the diehard fans.
Here's
would.
the thing. One, I see no problem with them making a game. Here's the issue. This is their big release party.
Mm-hmm.
They are charging people streaming, virtual tickets. They're charging people money to watch and view this. Their predominant marker is PC, and their huge reveal, their only reveal they have is, hey, it's a mobile game, and we're not even making it. It's being made by somebody else, and this is all we're showing. And they're like, are you kidding me? What?
Yeah. I
What is this? You guys tell us there's multiple Diablo games in the works. Now, here recently they've been saying that I read somewhere that they're talking about, Diablo 4, it's going to come out. Now they're talking about it after all this backlash. The worst part has been the PR work from Blizzard, because right on stage, you guys go and check the videos out. You'll see them. They'll be like, well, don't you guys have mobile devices? They're like getting upset with the guys because they're not feeding their egos. They're like, well, we're Blizzard. You're just supposed to be happy we're making something. We can't do no wrong. And it's just like, no. This isn't what people want. And you got to understand what this game really is about. And this is really it. Mobile markets, and especially how this game is devised, this is a microtransaction game. Okay? This is going to be where you're going to have to buy little things here and there to progress in the game. So they're estimating, they already stated, they're estimated to make $300 million off this game. So of course, we're going to make a lot of money. All right, let's make everybody want to play this game. So they put it out there and people are upset. What is this crap? So they got upset with the fans. Some of the columnists and people were going, you guys are just entitled. No, they were misled.
Yeah.
And Blizzard has not done anything but PR work. The best part, the video they will put on YouTube for Diablo Immortal, go check it out. They have over 200,000 dislikes.
Oh, wow.
It has more, at one point in time, it had more dislikes. I don't have it up. And not only that, people have been posting the middle finger in ANSI text over and over again. They have several people sitting there deleting it. They have deleted thousands upon thousands, if not 100,000 comments.
I can
Constantly
imagine.
purging comments, and they're actually somehow getting negative dislikes removed as well from that video. People are not happy with it.
It's like Ellen just said, that was pretty much like giving the finger to the fans.
It really is. There's nothing wrong with them making a mobile game, but this is not a Blizzard. It's not even their game. They're having another company make it. Why are you putting it at BlizzCon other than we're going to make money. You're going to love it because we're going to make money.
Well, that's where they thought they were, and
Exactly.
they found out that
we can't do
that's
no
just not
wrong.
how
We're
you do it.
Blizzard. You know, it was all ego. And honestly, and here's the other thing. This is not the only mobile game. They're actually working on. If you guys go and read it, there's talks or rumors, and I haven't really read a whole. I can't find any definite confirmation on it. I've just heard a few things here and there that they're working on another mobile game for World of Warcraft. Now, this is something they've been talking about for years, and people have been wanting. I would have no problem with seeing this. It'd be nice to see it. It is basically going to be a Pokemon Go style game for World of Warcraft pets. Now, if it's just for that and a standalone, I got no interest in it. But if it's something where you can work on your pets that are on your World of Warcraft account. Now, I haven't played World of Warcraft in a couple of years. I had to back away from it. It's an addiction I had to wean myself away from. I have a ton of pets. I have those achievements. That's how bad I was. And I think it would be really cool for them to have an app that integrates. That would get me to pay for the service, the monthly subscription for World of Warcraft, so I can also play this app. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
If it goes
I could see how that would be worth it. Yeah, absolutely.
If the Diablo game worked in conjunction or was a standalone, and they were just like, if they had released an actual Diablo release at BlizzCon, and then also said, oh, and we're going to have, people have been fine with it. There would have been no uproar. It was the fact that we've got all these games, all this stuff on BlizzCon, or we have all these Diablo projects in the work. Here's our mobile game. This is all we got to show you. Like it or leave it. So, yeah, it's a big snafu. They're doing a bunch on PR work, and if you go and check their websites, there's no comments or anything. Go and look up Red Shirt Guy 2.0, and I've seen. I showed you his video that he posted about it, and there's a lot of hardcore fans that are just upset. It's like, we don't want to play these games. I've tried to play games like that on my mobile. In Japan, if it's great, good. But why are you showing it to the market that doesn't really... Most of the people I know that play mobile games, it's casual games. Mm-hmm. They're not looking to play hardcore games. In Japan, maybe that's a big thing, but here, I don't see it. And it really wasn't worthy enough to be their big release for Diablo. It was just, this is a cash grab game, is what it is. This is we're going to make money, so you're going to love it. And it's got people upset. I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to kill off Blizzard, but this has definitely hurt them.
Oh, yeah, it hurt
their market share a little bit,
absolutely.
Stuff like that. So this isn't also the only negative news we've had.
Can I just 1 second?
Go ahead.
Jason said, I'm psyched about Warcraft 4.
That's the Warcraft Reforged.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, all right, cool. All right, I just wanted to make sure that.
Or it's not Warcraft 4. It's Warcraft. That is a remake of Warcraft Reforged was Warcraft 3. They went 1, 2, 3, and then World of Warcraft.
Okay,
all right. If I remember, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but
yeah, it was 1, 2, 3, and then it went to World of Warcraft. Sasha said maybe they were thinking the Pokemon Go type crowd, and that's probably true, but I don't.
The Pokemon Go type crowd, that would have been for the World of Warcraft one they're working on. The Diablo one is it's set in between Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. Basically in between that time, if I remember correctly. And it plays like it's a 5-player, which is what people have been asking for. The Diablo fans have been asking for. They're tired of just having like 3 or 4. It's like 5 or 6, and it's mobile only. That's it. And it doesn't integrate with any of the games. I don't know. And it's not a Pokemon Go type. It's a full constantly click 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 go 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 go. It's a game you have to sit there and focus on.
It's an immersive game.
Pokemon Go and stuff like that. It's a little bit more. Pokemon Go is a bit more casual. I actually play that. That's one of those games that I play periodically once. Try to get all my dudes for the day and get my achievements and then put it away. But and the Warcraft the World of Warcraft Pets one, Pokemon Go. Like I said, I hope that one integrates with the game. I think that would be very smart for them because it's gonna require you to have my assumption is we require you to have an active World of Warcraft account and do all your microtransactions and stuff like that for the Pokemon Go game. That to me is a win-win, and it's something I know people have been asking for a game, a mobile app, a mobile game where it was focused on the pets. I remember people talking about that 4 or 5 years ago. So that one's actually been asked for a long time. Why they're waiting until the Activision Blizzard, the Activision takeover of Blizzard, I don't know. But yeah, Sasha, they shot themselves in the foot they shot themselves bad. And the problem is they don't see it. I think they've gotten a little too big of egos because they got upset with their fans. And even if you go and read the articles they've been putting out and all the stuff they don't acknowledge that, they may have made a mistake. So I really think they should kind of backtrack and go, look, now maybe I missed something. I'll always admit that I constantly miss stuff. So I think we harped onto that one a little bit too much. It was definitely a lot to talk about. Needed to talk about that one. That one was very important to me. Oh crap, we're running low on time.
Oh wow, yeah.
I definitely want to get into this one. Segue into this one. So everybody's seen the video for Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Have you guys ever noticed how the art style of the Pokemon, the live action Pokemon, does look a little? And it did to me too, but it didn't quite click until I ran across this article. So when the directors and everybody were looking they did a search when they were in the pre-production time of the movie, and they Googled realistic Pokemon. And they found an artist who did real life Pokemon in 2012, 2013. His name is R.J. Palmer. And he had done in 2012, 2013, he had done some realistic Pokemon artwork. Now during his day, he works at Ubisoft's San Francisco studio, like stuff like Rocksmith, South Park, Fractured But Whole. And between 2016 and 2017, he spent 7 months on the movie and contributed a bunch of the Pokemon designs. So I got to give a shout out to the guy. Did you go to the full screen on that one?
Yes, we're on it.
Okay. And you can see this is a lot of his real artwork. Look him up. The dude, all these I pulled down from his site. And I should have put the link in the description.
It's really great stuff.
It's really, really cool because they did do some massive tweaking to him. Like Pikachu's definitely got a little bit more fur. I think it's really cool. They pulled out a fan, somebody who did original art, and they pulled him in to do because he was the right guy to do it. And so it's kind of cool. It's like
it was a good call.
He did some fan stuff years ago, and because of that fan work, he got pulled in to do a movie.
That's every fan's dream.
Oh, it really is. It's really cool.
That's the dream. That's what you want. You always hope whenever you do something, fan-based off of a movie, you're like, man, this would be really cool if somebody sees this. And, some people get to live that. That's really sweet.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody knew they were going to make this movie.
Right.
This was kind of when I saw it, it was kind of out of left field. It was just like, whoa. And it was actually the right movie to do. Because it was just like everybody was expecting just a Pikachu, a Pokemon movie. No, Detective Pikachu. It was just like you couldn't have asked for. Oh well, you probably could have, but that was just like really cool. It was just like, all right, that's cool. Whether it's going to be a great movie or not, I don't know. I'm going to get into it. I want to stick to the R.J. Palmer. Yeah, Detective Pikachu. Definitely should go and check out his artwork. Check out some of the other stuff he's done. Whoops. Didn't mean to bang on the mic. It's really cool. I was really, especially going through some of this guy's artwork. It's really, really interesting to see some of it. I don't know if some of the actual PNG. Yeah, Sasha, the Ryan Reynolds, it
Kind of
did
took you
for
by
me too.
surprise.
It really did because it was. I'm still on the fan. I was gonna try to back off it. Ryan Reynolds voicing Pikachu is still. I'm on the fence because right now, I see Pikachu, but I hear Deadpool, and I don't know. Maybe he can pull it off. Ryan Reynolds is a great guy. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you think about the way he did Deadpool, and then you think back to some of his other characters.
Yeah,
It's-
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
I
he-
really do.
They're all, I mean, you could say they're all similar because they're all done by, this,
It's the
this
voice. He's got a
actor.
very,
it's his
very unique voice.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
distinct voice. But yeah, each one has their own little quirks, their own little,
Exactly.
He gives them each their own life. And that's one of the things I've always appreciated about, a good actor is that when they can do that, that's how they keep from getting typecast, I think.
Exactly. And he's doing great. The man's brilliant. His work on social media, all the movies and releasing, the fact that he was able to hide the latest Deadpool redo, the PG-13 version of Deadpool, the way he was able to hide that, and now it's coming out of left field. The dude's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love the guy. I'm still on the fence with Pikachu, though. I don't know. It's just, maybe they should have done some EQing on his voice and changed it up slightly.
I think Mandy's agreeing with you. She says, I don't see it. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mandy. Are you saying that you don't see Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu or the difference? Can you let us know?
Victor Blade.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. We're moving on there. But definitely go check out RJ Palmer. Check out some of his artwork. Check out some of the other stuff he's worked on. Very talented guy, and I'm glad a fan got put on to get help pulled into a movie to help him do some of that stuff. I think I saw that and I thought it was really cool, and he needed to be put out there. So, all right, moving on. Last little bit of news. I don't know if anybody has ever talked about this or heard about this or been upset about this. Fallout 76. I think I heard some boos, and there's nobody else but me and you in here.
I know, right?
So, Fallout 76 got released. Now, let's go a little timeline here. Fallout 76 got released. It's supposed to be a slightly different. It's going to change up from the original game. One, they changed the engine. The same engine they used on one of their other open games. I had it and I forgot it. Apologize. Got some issues. Doesn't look graphically the same, and there's a ton of bugs. Bethesda has a notable history of releasing games that aren't finished, and they need to stop. And this game has showed everybody that they do it. It is very, very bug-ridden. It is, as to date, Fallout 76 has broken the record. Fallout 76 has set a new low.
A new low.
Yes. Fallout 76, if you go and check the Metascore, before, there was a reigning champion for the lowest rated game, and that was, back in the day, pre-Fallout 3, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. This game has beat that score.
Well, at least it beat something.
It got released, and I think it was like 2 weeks later. Here's the sad part. 2 weeks later, it was 50% off on Black Friday sale. Then after that, you can find it. I remember there was some places you can find it. It was literally $35. Hadn't even been out on, a month?
Right.
And they're having a hard time selling it. I feel really bad for the people that bought the Vault helmet, the Power helmet version that was like $200. There was supposed to be a beta. I think it only came out like a week or two before the game got released. They had major issues with it. The patches were like, 30, 40 gigs?
Wow.
Like, yeah, to download the patch, they basically re-downloaded the entire game. For those people that were on metered connections or on consoles, it took forever.
Yeah.
And why would you need to re-download the entire or the bulk of the game? Or the bulk of the game is assets, the graphics, textures, map files. Don't know. And Bethesda's been really tight-lipped. There have been Reddit posts and Reddit threads, and they've been literally getting to the point where the people have been showing off ways of getting refunds.
Oh, wow.
For the past couple of days, there have been people telling you how to get refunds on this game.
That's pretty bad.
Bethesda has finally spoken up. They have finally made a post.
Can't wait to hear this one.
Yeah. The Fallout 76 has been just massively bug-ridden. So, they read a post, and I can't sit here and read it all. The beginning of it goes, "We know you're frustrated and angry at the state of things right now." Oh, mind you, this post came out today. This came out a couple hours ago, or early this morning. "We know you're frustrated and angry at the state of things right now, whether it is the issues you're running into the game or the lack of communications about fixes, updates, or news. To be clear, this account is ran by, okay, but you're students to the team. Okay. Yesterday, we posted to let you know that we're still here gathering your feedback and, more importantly, working to get info from the team we can share. We didn't want you to think the silence meant nothing was happening. We're sorry and understand this was not the right approach. We will work to make better bridge between you and the dev teams at BGS." Okay, so basically what they said, they're going to be releasing 2 major patches. One, December 4th. Here's what they're going to be doing on December 4th. Next week's update will bring an increase to the stash limit. That's one thing people have been wanting. As well as a variety of performance and stability improvements, balance changes, and multiple bug fixes to the game. We will have full patch notes available this week ahead of Tuesday's update. Some notable issues addressed in this update include stash limit increase. They're basically increasing it 400 to 600. Boss loot. Players should correctly receive 2 to 3 items after taking down a boss, depending on the creature's difficulty and level. Cryolator effects. Players hit with Cryolator are now chilled, frosted, or frozen, depending on how many times they are hit. Let's see here. Respawning when over-encumbered. We resolved an issue affecting players who dial while over-encumbered that only allow them to respawn at Vault 76. Stuck in power armor. This was the really cool one. We've addressed an issue in this patch that could cause players to become stuck inside power armor. We also aware that there are some other additional cases where this can occur, and we are actively investigating them. Now, they also got another patch that's coming out on December 11th. Let's see here. PC editions, push-to-talk setting for voice chat, resolution support, special respec at after level 100, you'll be able to choose between new perk card. That's the other thing, the perk card system. That makes no sense. Camp placement on Logman. Your camp will no longer be automatically blueprinted and stored if someone is occupying your location when you log into a server. Instead, you'll receive a notification that your space is occupied. If you decide to find a new home for your camp on that server, it'll be free to do so. However, if you don't attempt to place down your camp, you'll be able to switch to a new server where the spot is vacant. Bulldozer. New camp feature will allow you to remove small trees, rocks, and other things. Here's some of the major complaints that people have been having. This is the ones I've been seeing. One, the quest lines are sad.
Oh, wow.
Not just they're not that great, but the bulk of them are, you start this quest story about people. At the end of it, they're dead. Hey, check out these people. They're dead. Hey, check out these people. They're dead. It's just.
So what is it? What like it starts out the people are alive, but when the quest is finished,
No.
they're
Vault
dead?
70, okay, the story behind Vault 76 is you are the first people. Vault 76 in the Fallout world, in that area, was the first vault to open. So you were the first. What they're calling, you are the first humans. You're the first vault dwellers to come out. The only thing out there, here's the thing, there is no human NPCs. The only thing you have are the creatures. What are the big guys called? I'm forgetting them.
The Death Claws?
Huh?
The Death Claws or something like that?
No. The Death Claws are more just the really big creatures. Pain in the butts, too. Not ogres. Geez, I am forgetting. Super Mutants. There you go.
Okay,
Super
okay,
Mutants.
I got you.
You got the Super Mutants. You got the zombie, or not zombies, the ghouls.
The ghouls, yeah. Is this the sentient ghouls, or is it the
Well, there's
full-on-
ghouls and there's feral ghouls.
The feral, yeah, that's
You
it.
got,
Yeah.
But the thing is like there's no other humans yet. Nobody's colonized or populated or anything.
Oh,
so,
right, okay,
like
okay.
the later games, you come out and other vaults had already opened for 50 years. So there's people have already. That's how all the caravans. Like in this, being as you're the first humans to come out. All the caravans are now super mutants. It's like, well, aren't they wanting to attack? Or I don't know. But it's just really dreary. There's really not a whole lot. The quest lines are really repetitive. They're just they were getting kind of repetitive in Fallout 4, and that's what I didn't like about them. They were like it was like getting dreary and now you must be involved, yeah. But
I like what Jason said though. They're showing more fan love than Blizzard. Congrats, Bethesda.
exactly. Well, they did do this, but here's the thing. There's a lot of things. The game is very microtransaction. Here's one of the complaints I have about it. You go and pick up something in all the other Fallout games, or the Fallout 3, Vegas, and 4. You go pick something up. You can either some of the items you can basically get resources out of it, or what you can do is you can take them and make them into. You can actually put them in your house or whatever, and use them there. You can't do that anymore. If you set them down, they're in a lunch sack, essentially, so you can trade. The only way you can get stuff, you get a certain limited stuff, but if you get anything like that, you can no longer just place it. You can only buy them from. It looks like we kind of had some technical issues. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. But you can only buy them from their store. It's essentially you're paying full price for a game, and then you're stuck with microtransaction. It sucks. So
I think we were dropped.
yeah, they were dropped. So we're going to go ahead and close it up tonight. So I want to thank everybody for watching, especially those who are watching us on YouTube. We'll be back next week, 7 p.m. I think we ran just a little bit long.
Yeah, we did
ran
about
over.
5
So we got to
minutes.
close this up.
Yeah.
So thank you guys very much for watching. Ran a little bit over because there's a lot to talk about.
We've had a lot of fun. I'm glad
But
you
yeah,
guys came back and joined us.
huh?
I was just saying that we had a lot of fun, and I was glad that people came back and joined us.
Yep. So next week, 7 p.m. Facebook. Check us out there. If not, catch the upload on YouTube.
Yeah.
You guys take it easy. Love you guys.